This is going to be a reading for the sign Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so take what resonates. This one to pop out as our leading energy. King of Pentacles in reverse. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's some dream of yours from, like, you've had this vision since you were young, or maybe just for a long time, and it's something that you've never completely found the alignment to fully commit to, this dream of yours. And with Page of Swords, it feels like there's some sort of like truth about you, some sort of energy that is very integral and authentic to who you are, that you're like clicking into right now. It's feeling like a new truth of you, like a new version of your true self, or something like this, that is like pointing you into the direction of this original dream. The moon flew out. I feel like this dream of yours, like, it's high stakes, and it's something that you just have never been able to have full clarity and like a clear vision and how you would go about executing this dream. And even though that still may be the case, it's feeling just in alignment undeniably. And so that's what's propelling you into it at this time. And yeah, I feel like that's a big aspect that's always kind of caused resistance within you, making your way into alignment of this path sooner, because it was just like there was too much fear and self-doubt and like these type of, you know, human fear-based, brain-based type of reactions to having a big beautiful dream that like you could fail at. So it's like your brain stirs up all those negative self-talk patterns and doubts and fears that have kind of divided you from fully committing to this path in the past. But like I said, with this new version of you that you're like really clicking and tapping into and aligning with, it's like this is the only way forward, because this is the highest dream, this is the highest timeline. So you're like being really directed into this path now. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the 10 of Swords. So I feel like this is a journey that it's not the type of thing that happens overnight. It takes steady, consistent, intentional, dedicated work to really bring this dream to life. And it just like wants to be in your awareness to not get like, don't get discouraged if you're not seeing this goal come to life like as fast as you may wish it would, or it's something else around that. It's like, don't get discouraged if it's not starting to line up how you thought it would, something like this. It's about really trusting the universe's plan with all of this, and that the highest path to it is going to be with what you feel aligned to flow through moment by moment. Like, you're going to have that flow, that inclination in the present moment. It's not something you have to like try to predict, and trying to predict it is just gonna limit your path through it. With the Emperor in reverse, it feels like, yeah, there's some sort of resistance here, and being able to really embody this like magnetic power that you have, where it's like you don't have to go and chase nothing, you don't have to go and try to control anything or try to predict how it's gonna play out. Like, really trust that when you embody this high version of yourself, when you integrate that energy fully and let it just speak and radiate for itself, you are actively drawing this all into you. And it's already yours type shit. It's not something you have to like try to hold on to. And so making that shift, that edit in the way that you're viewing this path and interacting with it energetically is gonna make a big difference in how this plays out. You want it to play out in a way that is best serving to you and that is smooth and, you know, still giving you the lessons it needs to, but without all the extra resistance that could be caused by doubting your path or like trying to control it too much. With the Ten of Swords, there's definitely an end of a cycle happening within you. I feel like with this new version of truth about you that you're like really that's drawing you to this path, it's also closing out some other chapter of you or some other version of you. And it's just good to have awareness around this, because you may have, you know, energies of grief or layers of like doubt just based on the fact that you're not the same person that you were, and there may be some aspects of you that have been really big in your life up to this point that you are now transforming, and it's ending with this Ten of Swords. Like, it's, the cycle is closing, and I feel like part of you could be just having different types of reactions to that you don't even know. Like, it could be popping out in ways where it's like, why is this happening? And it's related to this grief that you're experiencing in this death of a version of you. So yeah, it's something to be aware of so that you can have patience and compassion for yourself through this time, and really like be able to see, like, it helps you pinpoint a little bit of this confusing energy to you, and move it into a space of awareness where you can work with it and flow through it instead of getting stuck in confusion around it or something like that. The Emperor, Knight of Cups in reverse, the Sun, Seven of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords, and Three of Wands in reverse. So with the Emperor, I feel like you're really starting to see, like, when you look back at your path that you've already been on, you can really visibly clearly see like where you've grown, and it's like there's a certain amount of acknowledgement or celebration that wants to happen around this at this time. Like, really being able to spell that out for yourself and acknowledge that it's allowing you to integrate those aspects of you that you've grown even more fully, and invite in like more like energy. So like more of the energies is going to keep you going up, up, up. And with Nine of Cups in reverse, feels like there's it's like you're getting a breath of fresh air or something. I just got, like, maybe you've been in some really deep emotions in the past, and it's been like so just like overwhelming on the energetic body to be processing such deep emotions. It was kind of like you were drowning in it almost, and it was just undeniable. You couldn't numb it, you couldn't run away from it. It was something that you were made to just like be present and flow through, but it was a lot. And it feels like now you're coming up for some fresh air, you're getting some relief around this. I don't know if these emotions have been transformed in some way or released in some way. Maybe you were able to express yourself in some way that did a lot of like releasing of this. But yeah, it feels like you're getting a breath of fresh air now. You're getting some sort of relief from these really weighing, dragging almost type of emotions. You're moving into the Sun energy, which is the most positive energy of the tarot, and it feels like it has a lot of momentum behind this good energy. Like, I feel like you've done a lot of growth in terms of like clearing your thoughts and the ways you're like viewing yourself, and the ways you're like you've done a lot of clearing of limiting beliefs and things. And it's been this like good energy because you've specifically started like reaching for the higher thoughts and surrounding yourself in the higher vibrations that you know are like leading you into the way that you want to go in. And it feels like this is starting to build a really great momentum for you, and it's like putting that type of energy into your library of thoughts and feelings. And just notice for yourself how these changes in mindsets have really changed and how they are showing in your physical life. I feel like you're starting to get physical proof of this type of good energy momentum you've started to reap for yourself and build. So yeah, take time to acknowledge that and see that, so that that can be fully ingrained and you can attract more of it. 7 of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords, and 3 of Wands in reverse. It's like anything is possible, even miracles are possible. So just like leading from that space of openness. I feel like in the past you somewhat struggled with like actually fully believing that like miracles exist and all of these high paths and dreams that you have are actually achievable. Like coming back to this, like the leading energy talked about some really high dream that you've had for some time. It's just like I feel like you never fully like could actually see. It felt just like a fantasy always. It felt like something that you did not have the means to actually get to this high dream. And just based on that limiting belief, that's what kind of kept you out of alignment with that path for quite some time. And I feel like that had its own timing to it. Like I feel like there were maybe other lessons and things like that that you needed to learn and work through before you were like equipped energetically for this really high dream. Because it's like once this dream is really in motion, it's like it's going to take a lot of your energy and time. Like it's something that's like a big central dream that will affect your entire life. And so it was like, because of how much energy it requires, you couldn't have started it earlier, because it would have just, you had other realms of energy that needed your energy, if that makes sense. You like, there were other aspects of you that needed to heal and transform, and that requires energy. And if you had already dove into this high dream, you wouldn't have had enough extra energy to actually do that. You feel me? So it is all like in divine timing, and you've gotten to this space where it's like, oh, like I actually am fully capable of doing this. Like I don't even need to see like so clearly how it would happen, but I can see myself that high. Like that's not a fantasy. That's my future. And so like stepping into this new mindset around it is opening a lot up, and I feel like it's coming for you. Like this is already set in motion. Like you couldn't back out now if you tried. Like it's on its way. It sees you, it knows you. Like this path is yours. It's unlocked. And yeah, I feel like you're still like with 10 of Swords upright, and then right under it came out 3 of Wands in reverse, which like 10 of Swords is all about some sort of cycle ending. 3 of Wands is all about new things coming in. So I feel like you're still in the process of this cycle ending and like being present with this release. And then the 3 of Wands energy, the new things coming in, is in your very near future. It's not just yet in your present, but there's like definitely new resources and opportunities and things like this that are ready to come through. Just new energies involved in this new, like this really high dream that you have. Get a couple more cards, and then we can go in with the concluding oracle card. this one will pop out. Judgment in reverse, 10 of Cups, and 4 of Wands in reverse. So this is a really strong message that there's love coming for you. Like, there's like this really deep sense of connectivity and like abundance of emotional love type of wealth that is assured for you. And I feel like someone really needs to hear that. I feel like it's been like a while that you've maybe been, some part of you has like been kind of with Judgment in reverse, it feels like there's something from the past, and 4 of Wands in reverse too. It's like there was a really deep connection for you in the past. Like maybe it was some type of soulmate energy or something that like kind of kept your heart like tied up, and it wasn't really open to like new connectivity, even if you wanted it to be. Like, that's just the energy I'm getting, because it feels like it wasn't your choice that you were so tied up in this past energy, and it was something that's is deep. It's a real soul connection with the 4 of Wands. It wasn't just like a crush or something, and it wasn't delusion. It was real, like soul tie, and y'all were caught in like a karmic cycle type of thing. So it was like y'all were called, or like there was energy that still needed to play out. And so anyways, it's been a minute, I feel like, that you've been very tied up in it. And now with all these things releasing, I feel like you're opening up into new versions of and past for you. And the message here is that with this really high dream that you have coming in, it's like they just want you to know, like, you have love headed your way. You have this sense of really deep connectivity headed your way. So I feel like it's like a romantic connection coming through, and it feels just so well rounded in terms of like a romantic connection. Like it feels more like family almost, but it's like that's what the romantic connection is going to bring you, is this sense of feeling like actually connected and like supported. And yeah, it's a really good feeling energy that is coming through for you. So definitely something to look forward to. I'm gonna get a concluding oracle card. Let's do the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. What is our concluding energy for the sign of Sagittarius? Perfect Storm. The courage to step into life. Yeah, bro, for sure. Because it's like there's this really high dream that you, like, this is not a brand new idea to you, but it's like brand new that you actually have the vision and the courage and the unlock for it. Like, it's something that, like, you feel that green light now, and it's the perfect time. It's the perfect coming together of energies that allowed this transformation to like unlock this for you. And so now you're stepping into the courage of life. Like, the courage to step into life is all about where the energy has you now, in a way that it almost just feels like not necessarily easy, because it's taking a lot of work and it's going to take time, but easy in the sense that it just feels right. It feels aligned, and you're very inspired by it. You're very like, whatever this is, it don't feel so much like a chore. It's something that you really love to invest energy into. So yeah, this is really great energy to build from, and I feel like you got a lot cooking. So If these messages resonate for you, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can shoot me an email. My email's in the description down below. Namaste. The divine in me bows to the divine in you.